50 years ago, the School of Nursing welcomed its inaugural class, and since then, it has been shaping the future of healthcare and nursing professionals. Our graduates are leaders in every corner of the nursing profession, innovating, advocating, and providing compassionate care across the lifespan. For 50 years, Oakland University has been nurturing the heart of nursing, shaping a future where care, compassion, and expertise meet. Here's to 50 years of excellence, and to the next 50, where we'll continue to inspire, lead, and care.
Hi, I'm Kelly Sadler, Senior Vice President and Chief Nursing Executive for Corewell Health in Southeast Michigan. What an honor it is to celebrate the outstanding nursing professionals being recognized this evening. Each of you is a bold example of what we can do for our profession, our patients, and our community together. Congratulations.
Time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, perseverance.
And we do.
We're fighting cancer with proton therapy.
And music therapy.
We're turning back the clock on Parkinson's and outsmarting blood clots in seconds.
Instead of days.
Because this is her time. His time, your time. And it's time to show we can. Corewell Health.
There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. It starts with our team.
I feel valued here.
My education continues working at Michigan Medicine.
This is the best out of the best in the state and for most of the country. If you want to be next to the most accomplished doctors and nurses, this is the place to be.
At Michigan Medicine, we make a difference every day, together. Join us at michigananswers.org/careers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our MC for tonight's Nightingale Award ceremony, Lila Lazarus.
Welcome to the Nightingale Awards. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here, this is a special night. It's warm, it's friendly, there's always a few surprises. And tonight, this is a big Nightingale night. We're almost 450 strong. Give yourselves a round of applause. Are you a nurse or a nurse supporter?
A nurse.
And tell me what it is you love about not only being a nurse, but being with all these wonderful nurses in this room.
Giving back, just the love of being able to take care of someone and knowing that they appreciate and just seeing a smile on their face.
Let's hear it for this nurse. You're amazing. Now, all of you are either a nurse or somebody who loves a nurse. So go ahead, slap the person next to you on the back and say, "You're so lucky to be sitting with me." Go ahead. Good job, good job. I don't know if you realize this. Nurses walk some 4 to 5 miles a shift. And so when you think about that, that's a 10K. But they're doing it in scrubs and under pressure. The other thing I like to notice every time I'm at these awards is we see, it's traditionally such a female-dominated profession, but we see more and more male nurses. I know in my lifetime, the number of male nurses has tripled. But I think the most interesting part is that you are still, according to Gallup, the most trusted profession in America. People think of you as ethical and honest, above doctors, above teachers, above clergy. I, on the other hand, was a journalist. So we're somewhere in between politicians and used car salesmen. So that's how that is. So by way of introduction, can anybody see me? Are we okay? I am a Detroit product. And how cool is it now to be from the D? I mean, just think about the Detroit Tigers, if nothing else, right? Leading the American League Central Division, dominating at home. I think at Comerica Park it was something like 13-3. And so I say go Tigers, but I could also say go Lions, right? Now, unlike those who just recently jumped on the bandwagon, I have been a Detroit Lions fan my entire life, which till now was less of a sports choice and more of an emotional support group. I mean, we didn't even know what to do when the Lions started to finally win. And we never experienced that before. We now have a stadium that's a place of joy and happiness and high fives and cheers, and we do the wave, and it's totally unsettling. And it was so fun while the Lions were leading the NFC. And for those of you who aren't football fans, they do have a coach, and his name is Dan Campbell. He's my free ticket. My husband knows I would leave him for Dan Campbell. And I actually know my husband would leave me for Dan Campbell. So it's just cool. It's just cool to be from the D. And for reasons in this room, because we have some of the greatest nurses in the entire country, many of whom are here with us tonight. So I've been in newsrooms my entire life. I worked in Baltimore and Boston before finally coming home to work in Detroit to be closer to family, which was way overrated. And for 30 years, I was a news anchor, so you should know that I am an expert at absolutely nothing. I consider myself an unexpert, and tonight I am your un-MC. And I am a little bit of an expert at exploring the un. And I mean the unknown, the uncommon, the uncharted, the unrestricted, the unseen, the untraveled, the unvisited. My goal each and every day is to put a little un into the day. If you want a life that's more playful, that's more creative, more fun, more resilient, you don't just need fun, you need a little un. And a little later on, I'm going to teach you how to put a little more un into your life. Children know how to do it. We all need more novelty, and children do it every single day. They find something new every single day. And by the time we shrivel into adulthood, we eat the same food at the same restaurant, go the same way to the same job, have the same drink with the same people, wishing things were new. We need to find new, and I'm really good at finding new. I work at it. I find wild adventures, even turning the Nightingale Awards into a little bit of an adventure. This is a night where the lights are super bright and the hearts are full, and the heroes in this room, the ones that don't have capes, they have scrubs and badges. I'm a health reporter, and for all of the years that I've worked as a health reporter, I've loved sharing the stories of incredible people in healthcare, like the people in this room. And I can pronounce some of the tough words like myocardial infarction, but if you hand me an IV bag, someone's going to get very, very, very wet. You, on the other hand, are the real deal. So tonight, we're going to turn the cameras on you. We're going to turn the spotlights on you. The applause, the standing ovations, and maybe even the tears, they're all for you. See, award-winning nurses, they don't play. If they ran the world, every appointment would be on time. Every patient would be seen, but really felt seen and heard. And no one, and I mean no one, would dare say, oh, I thought fasting meant no solid food. I only had pancakes. Because you nurses have seen it all, you fixed it twice, and somehow you were still able to chart it before lunch. Tonight's theme is about your power, the power of nurses. And honestly, calling it power might be underselling it, because nurses are incredible, and nurses have superpowers and the ability to hold your bladder longer than an Olympic athlete. You instinctively respond to beeps, even in restaurants. You are the steady hands in the chaos, the voice in the storm, the calm when the monitor beeps and the family starts to panic. You're the reason that a terrified child can smile through a broken arm, and a 90-year-old man with pneumonia can feel like he matters. You're the one who shows up shift after shift through the snowstorms, the code reds, the pandemics, the potlucks. That's the power of nurses, and only Michigan nurses can juggle that 12-hour shift, fix a jammed IV, mentor a nursing student, and still make it to the Tigers game after work. You don't just treat illnesses. You change stories. You change lives with a glance, a word, or maybe even just with your presence. So tonight, we are celebrating the power that you are. We honor the hands that heal, the hearts that hold space, and the feet, those feet that have walked thousands and thousands of miles in the hospital corridors for the sake of somebody else's well-being. So get ready to be applauded, uplifted, maybe even cry a little, the good kind of tears. Nightingales, are we ready for the evening's festivities? Let's do it. We do have a pretty exciting evening ahead of us, and first up, someone who really does understand the power of nurses. Please welcome the Dean of Oakland University School of Nursing, Dr. Christopher Lance Coleman.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. We are here to celebrate, so I'm going to try this one more time. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. That's much better. Well, I want to tell you, this is my third Nightingale, so I am so happy to be here for our 37th Annual Nightingale Awards. And we have a lot of special people here tonight, but I'm going to get the opportunity now to introduce some of our fabulous VIPs here tonight, as well as some other important folks that are here with us. So I would like to first welcome my dean colleagues who are here and faculty colleagues. If you are here, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I'm very pleased also to welcome President Ora Hirsch-Peskovitz and her partner Dan Walsh, who are here. Please stand. And let's give our new provost, Amy Thompson, and her wife, Beth Sander Thompson, who are attending their first Nightingale event here at Oakland, a rousing OU welcome. Beth and Amy, please stand. In addition, please welcome Glenn McIntosh, who is our Senior Vice President of Student Affairs and our Chief Diversity Officer. Glenn, would you please stand? And please welcome Mike Westfall, who is our Vice President for University Advancement. Mike, would you please stand? See here? I also want to thank our incredible sponsors and partners for whom we are so grateful. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And most importantly, the remarkable recipients and runners-up of the Nightingale Award. Would you please stand and be recognized? Let's make some noise. I would also like to acknowledge all those responsible for planning and executing tonight's beautiful event, because we could not have pulled this off without you. Please stand and be recognized. They may be in the back or wherever. They're here. Thank you. Well, tonight we gather to celebrate an extraordinary group of individuals, nurse clinicians, educators, and leaders who reflect the superpower of a nurse. The Nightingale recognition is a testament to their unwavering dedication, compassion, and excellence in nursing. To you extraordinary nurse clinicians, you visionary nurse leaders, and you remarkable nurse educators, this moment is yours. Tonight, we are not just applauding your accomplishments. We are bearing witness to the living legacy of Florence Nightingale, carried forward in every patient you've cared for, every team you've led, and every mind you've inspired. You are not just nurses. You are healers, innovators, and architects of hope. You are the heartbeat behind healthcare systems, the minds behind tomorrow's nursing workforce, and the hands that never let go. Now let's take a moment to acknowledge what it takes to stand where you do. As administrators, you forge pathways of innovation and excellence. You've championed policies that prioritize patient safety and quality care, ensuring that our healthcare systems are not just functional, but thriving. Your leadership has guided healthcare through some turbulent times and reminds us that effective management is rooted in compassion and understanding. As educators, you ignited the flames of curiosity and passion in the next generation of nurses. You have nurtured minds and hearts, instilling the values of empathy, critical thinking, and lifelong learning. As clinicians, you are frontline warriors with hands that heal, with voices that advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. Your unwavering commitment to your patients and your ability to provide comfort in times of distress are the hallmarks of true nursing excellence. Let me ask all of you this. How many lives have you touched that you'll never know about? How many patients were saved because a nurse you taught heard your voice in their head? How many decisions were made with courage because a leader like you stood tall even when it wasn't popular to do so? How many families found hope because of the clinical brilliance you brought to the bedside? You know, it is just impossible to measure. And yet, every shift, every lecture, every policy, every patient, it all matters. You see, it all adds up. And tonight, we shine a light on that truth. You see, Florence Nightingale carried a lantern into the dark, not just to see, but to be seen. To tell the wounded, I'm here, you are not alone. And tonight, we honor that same light in you. You carry light into the hospital rooms, boardrooms, into classrooms and consultations, into code blues and strategic planning. You carry it not because it's easy, but because you were called. That's what makes you a powerful nurse. That's what makes you a guardian of humanity. Because you have shaped not just the profession, but the very soul of it. Now, I would like to ask all of our winners and runners-up to stand while I impart some following words to you. Please stand, all of our runners-up and awardees tonight. As you walk away from this ceremony tonight, I want you to see this recognition as part of the tapestry you have created. See it as a mirror, a reflection of who you are when no one is watching, a reflection of every hard decision you've had to make, of every student you believed in, every nurse you lifted up, every patient whose life was made better by your presence. And in that reflection, I want you to see what we all see: your excellence, your courage, your compassion, your vision, your grace, and yes, your superpower. You see, you are the Nightingales of our time, and the world is better, immeasurably better, because of you. Thank you for being the essence of what nursing is. Congratulations on this profound and well-earned honor. And may the light you carry continue to blaze a trail for all you will continue to inspire. Congratulations to you all. I now have the pleasure of introducing the president of Oakland University, Dr. Ora Hirsch-Peskovitz. Her background as an academic leader, healthcare administrator, and physician has provided her with amazing vision and prepared her as an advocate for healthcare professional higher education. Prior to becoming OU's 7th president, she served for 5 years as executive vice president for medical affairs at the University of Michigan, and simultaneously as chief executive officer for the University of Michigan Health System. Please welcome President Peskovitz.
Well, thank you so much, Dean Coleman, and thanks for the great job you're doing as the dean of our wonderful School of Nursing. And Lila, thank you so much for agreeing to MC this event every year. We're so proud of you. Well, I want to thank all of you for being here again tonight. We're so proud of this Nightingale event. You know, it's one of the signature events that Oakland University hosts every year. And I am so proud of it because it really is extraordinary and so very special. It really is an annual tradition that brings together the people, the organizations, the institutions that collectively work to address the health care of people throughout our region. I want to extend a special thanks to our wonderful sponsors whose support and generosity really make this gathering of representatives from our regions, our healthcare systems, our public health departments, our financial institutions, and our health insurance providers possible. You know, for 3 decades, the Nightingale Awards have acknowledged how important our healthcare professionals are in delivering outstanding contributions in going above and beyond in strengthening Michigan's nursing community. But you know, as you heard from Dr. Coleman, I'm a physician. And I have to tell you, when I think about physicians, I think that it wouldn't be physicians who would develop an event like this. Because physicians and hospital administrators, we are competitors. And we would never put on an event like this, one where we compete with one another, where we think about our own programs, what we do individually. It is nurses that truly go above and beyond. Going above and beyond is really part of every nurse's DNA. There's a difference between nurses, doctors, and healthcare administrators. Each of us knows a nurse or has been touched by a nurse. And we know the difference between nurses, healthcare administrators, and doctors. In my life, 2 of the most important people were nurses. My mother, who raised me, challenged me, and in every way made me the person that I am today. And I certainly wouldn't be where I am today were it not for my mother, the nurse. And the second person who had an enormous impact on the person I am today is my nurse, Lori, with whom I worked side by side for 21 years when I was practicing pediatric endocrinology. Lori always knew more about the patient's psychosocial, family, situational, and healthcare needs than I did. And together, I do think that Lori and I made a great team, but it was actually Lori who was the key to ensuring that our patients were getting the best possible care. It wasn't me. Nurses like Lori aren't the type of people who seek attention. Nurses like Lori are focused on giving their attention. For the people and the profession that we are honoring tonight, nursing is so much more than a job. It's a calling. Nurses lead by caring. Nurses show us the healing power of compassion. Nurses remind us of our fundamental responsibility to one another. And when we look at the current and future challenges of a profession that provides care, we must be more vigilant in how we care for our nurses. You know, here in Michigan, and actually around the country, there is now a severe nursing shortage, especially in our hospitals, our clinics, and in rural areas. And there are a number of reasons for this, but some of them include the fact that there is increased demand for healthcare services, and we have an aging population, but we also have an aging nursing workforce, and we also do not have enough nursing educators. When we consider the solutions to this shortage, we must look at what we need to do to provide better nursing education. We have to propose tactics and strategies to attract more nursing students. and we have to attract more nursing educators. And then we have to retain the nurses that we have trained into our best hospitals, clinics, and rural areas. And this begins with realizing that nurses do make up the underpinning of the American healthcare system. In an increasingly complex healthcare system that includes so many specialists, there's a compelling need for all of us to recognize that we must treat the whole patient, not just a part of the patient, the subspecialty. And there's no one who knows this better than the nurses who work side by side with our patients, hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Our nurses assess and monitor our patients. They administer the medications and other treatments. They provide wound care and offer comfort and emotional support. Nurses are not only at our patients' bedsides, but they also educate our patients and their families about the realities of their medical conditions. And they are the best patient advocates for what a patient's need and for their rights. And here at Oakland University, I am just so proud of what we are doing. But it isn't just here. At nursing schools across our state and around the country, we're working hard to find new ways and better ways to graduate more registered nurses to meet the current healthcare demands. And we must always be mindful that we need to care for all of those that care for us. And so that means addressing the understaffing, increasing educational capacity, expanding partnerships, just like what we're doing here tonight, looking for new and innovative and entrepreneurial ways to attract nursing students, retaining them, and caring for our nurses. So I'm so excited about the theme that we have for National Nurses Week, and you've heard about it already, the power of nurses. I love the way you described it, Lila. This week, and maybe every week, we must take time to recognize the incredible strength, the compassion, and the impact that nurses bring every single day to their calling. I love what the humanitarian Albert Schweitzer observed. Constant kindness can accomplish so much. As the sun makes ice melt, kindness causes misunderstanding, mistrust, and hostility to evaporate. That's what nurses do. In these times when there's a shortage of nurses and a shortage of kindness, that's what nurses do. They bring appreciation and lasting influence to those in need of care and understanding. And a nurse's power of kindness is the essential ingredient to the power of healing. And it is a compelling example of how we must focus on our common challenges as humans if we want to melt the hostility, the adversity, the illness, and leave this world in a better place. I am so proud of all of you, not just the runners-up, not just the winners, but every single nurse that I know. Thank you so much for being here, and we are so delighted to be able to celebrate this event yet again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Peskovitz. I love the idea of caring for those who care for us. So a big thank you to anybody who's given in past years and continues to give to the Nightingale scholarships. Your support is really crucial when it comes to nurturing future nurses. I know I promised to tell you how to turn up the in your life, so I want to just mention quickly 2 things that you can do. Back in news, just like in nursing, every day you're in a new adventure, exploration of unknown territory. It's very unpredictable, it's uncomfortable, you're always out of your comfort zone. Spend a little more time there and you become comfortable being uncomfortable. You get a little more comfortable with the discomfort and a little more comfortable with yourself. So when that happens, your comfort zone expands. And nurses know that the more you do hard things get easier. Basically, what I'm telling you to do is go on an adventure. This isn't just in work, this is outside of work. Not my kind of adventures, because I'm a little nuts. I ride motorcycles and I climb mountains and I jump out of aircraft with Navy SEALs, men in uniform. Last year I told the story of going to Spain, and I was in France. I rented a bicycle. There was no group, no leader, no guide, no nothing. I just got on a bicycle by myself. I rode over the Pyrenees Mountains and 500 miles across the north of Spain. I'm not telling you to go on that kind of solo bike ride in a foreign country or to jump out of a helicopter strapped to a Navy SEAL, although I highly recommend that one. You don't need to start there. If you want to turn up the fun, and the light in your life, you just have to be willing to get uncomfortable. And one way to get yourself a little more in your life is to actually prescribe yourself a daily adventure like I do. Like tonight, this is the adventure. We're all going to have fun tonight. But you can write yourself a fun prescription, an unprescription. Every day, you can just say, if you can't do it every day, do it once a week. One dose of trying something new. It could be a salsa class, pickleball, pottery. And I know that if you're a nurse who can handle a double shift with no lunch break, you can survive even goat yoga. Saturday, I taught yoga at Little Caesars Arena with puppies. It's just something out of the norm that reminds you why we're alive. And but it can be as easy as just taking a different route to work. Make that difficult phone call. Flirt a little bit with uncertainty. You'll become more comfortable with yourself and, of course, more comfortable with others, which makes everybody happier, and happier people do more for the world. They volunteer and they share and they do good things. And when your light is brighter, you make other lights brighter. And I think that's what nurses are really all about. And maybe if your light is bright tonight, you'll feel more inspired to support nursing education for the next Florence Nightingale. So you can actually open your program and flip right to the back of the program. There's a QR code that you can scan with your phone. And if you're not into scanning QR codes, although it's very simple, you can always visit the Nightingale website now or later and make a special gift to support future nurse leaders. So, you know that many people came together to make this annual celebration a success, and a big part of that success is due to the generosity and the commitment of our amazing sponsors. Now, we have a nurse leader from this year's presenting sponsor, Henry Ford Health, that we have the opportunity to hear from tonight.
I've always believed that healthcare is a community asset, and no matter how big or no matter how advanced we get, we can never forget that. We exist for the community.
I would absolutely never go anywhere else, and I don't. There are a lot of physicians that care, but this is my team.
They show up every single day, not just for the patients that they're working with, but for each other.
It's a large group of people fighting for a common goal, which is excellent patient care.
We're going to learn new things that we haven't even thought of yet.
Linking education and research and clinical care that make a partnership like Michigan State University and Henry Ford Health so powerful.
We do not believe that we are in the business of hospitals. We are in the business to make sure that we transform healthcare.
What's coming is historic.
This new facility will be a beacon for all of those around our community, our city, our state, our country, and our world to say that's where innovation is happening.
This new patient tower changes the landscape of this entire medical campus.
I think Henry Ford is well positioned for the future because it's trusted by this community.
It takes someone to step up and lead change.
The toughest of the toughest cases come here, and we take care of them.
Thank God for Henry Ford. If you want to live, you really want to live, that's the place to go.
I just know that anything is possible, as long as you never give up.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
We are Henry.
Please welcome the Senior Vice President and Chief Nurse Executive for Henry Ford Health, Eric Wallace.
Good evening. I first just want to start by thanking Dean Coleman and President Peskovitz for the opportunity to be here. The incredible passion in this room for what we get to do. I have the pleasure each and every day of leading about 18,000 registered nurses who show up to work each and every day to make an incredible difference in all of the communities that we serve. I love the video because it talks about all of the things that our team, our nurses, are helping us to power. And we got a lot going on at Henry Ford Health recently. So believe it or not, on October 1st, we launched a joint venture now uniting nearly 50,000 team members across 550 sites of care with 13 acute care hospitals, 3 behavioral health facilities. This last year, we broke ground on 2 transformational projects in the heart of the city of Detroit. The first, you saw a little in the video, our new 20-story, 1.2 million square foot hospital tower that'll open in 2029. And the second was our partnership with Henry Ford Health and the Michigan State University Health Sciences Research Center, which is a new 335,000 square foot facility that will open in 2027. In 2024, we also launched a new company called Populance, which is an innovative population health company dedicated to making healthcare smarter and more connected and more personal. Our Populance team is providing nearly 2,000 monthly transitional care check-ins to make sure that our patients have smoother recoveries and fewer readmissions. And in January, we opened our Henry Ford Health Behavioral Health Hospital in West Bloomfield, a state-of-the-art 192-bed facility that's serving both adults and adolescent behavioral health patients on the campus of the West Bloomfield Hospital. And lastly, because I think Lila mentioned this, we are really proud to say that all the success that you've seen with our sports teams recently, we like to think it's because we're now the healthcare provider for all 4 of our professional sports teams, the Lions, the Tigers, the Pistons, and the Red Wings, right? So none of these things, these initiatives, these accomplishments would be possible without the incredible team of nurses that we have. And I am so excited that you're going to see 3 of them honored tonight as winners, and the work that they do each and every day to deliver excellence. The dedication to the communities that we serve and to each other is why I am proud to be a Henry Ford Health nurse. I'll just close tonight by saying congratulations to all of the nominees and winners, and thank you again to Oakland University for this amazing opportunity to recognize our outstanding nurses.
Thank you so much, Eric. Your unwavering dedication to nursing and leadership is truly inspiring. And to oversee 18,000 nurses, I just don't know how you remember all those names. That's just amazing. Name tags, right. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce 2 individuals who are serving as this year's Nightingale co-chairs. One whose journey into healthcare began at Oakland University, where she laid the foundation for her extraordinary career in nursing. And the other, a dedicated healthcare professional and dynamic leader who's shown a steadfast commitment to improving health outcomes in her community. Please welcome to the stage Carly Austin, Executive Director of Strategy and Advocacy for Redeem Detroit and staff nurse and a friend. And Isha Bryce, family nurse practitioner, owner-operator of Premier Quality Health Center.
Good evening, everyone. It is both an honor and a deep personal privilege to welcome you to the 2025 Oakland University Nightingale Awards for Nursing Excellence. I stand here tonight not just as your co-chair, but as a nurse who continues to work at the bedside. So this is not only an honor, it is deeply personal. This event for over 30 years has been a powerful celebration of nursing, but for me, it's more than recognition, it's restoration. I know the weight of this work. We carry stories that don't always fit neatly into shift reports, moments of quiet heartbreak of advocacy, of witnessing life at its most fragile and resilient moments. We know what it feels like to hold a hand that's alone in their final moments, to grieve and still keep going, to love our work even when it demands everything from us. We've faced unspeakable challenges, especially in recent years, but still, we show up. As Florence Nightingale said, a small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. We are that body of determined spirits, and that's what tonight is all about. Tonight is not just a spotlight of excellence, it's a mirror reflecting our collective strength, unquestionable heart, and purpose. It's a reminder that while the pain and the pressures of this profession are so very real, so is our impact. And you all are representative of that. You are representative of the best of who we are. This event, this tradition, reminds me, and I hope it reminds you, that we are not alone. And your work is not just essential, but it is extraordinary. So as we lift up our awardees tonight, I hope every nurse in this room feels lifted too. I hope this night reconnects you to the passion that brought you to this profession in the first place. Thank you for allowing me to share this evening with you, for allowing me to walk alongside you in this incredible journey of nursing, and thank you always for the work you do. They're small.
I'm vertically challenged. The success of tonight's event is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Thanks to your dedication and involvement, the Nightingale Awards have been able to support nursing education for the past 37 years. This includes providing student scholarships, funding faculty research, and staying updated on critical technological advancements to help educate and shape the future of nursing.
Thank you to presenting sponsor, Henry Ford Health. Thank you to platinum sponsor, Michigan Medicine. Thank you to gold sponsor, Corewell Health. Thank you to silver sponsor, DMC. We have 4 bronze sponsors to thank: McLaren Oakland and McLaren Macomb, Oakland County Health Division, Priority Health, and Trinity Health. And thank you to our People's Choice Award sponsor, Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine.
Thank you to our award sponsors, AmeriCare Medical and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. And thank you to our trophy sponsor, Angela Hospice. Our plaque sponsor, Michigan Health and Hospital Association. And our pen sponsor, Redeem Detroit. We are incredibly grateful for our generous sponsors. Without your support, this evening would not be possible. Your contributions are essential for the success of the future nurses who depend on the scholarship's assistance. We thank you all.
We also wanted to take a moment to recognize the Oakland University School of Nursing's Board of Visitors. This esteemed group represents a collective dedication to advancing nursing education and shaping the future of healthcare. Comprised of distinguished leaders, compassionate advocates, and innovators, the Board of Visitors plays a pivotal role in fostering excellence with Oakland University School of Nursing.
Now let's take a moment to celebrate the Nightingale Nomination Committee. This dedicated group of nurses embraces the incredible responsibilities of reviewing every nomination submitted. With over 200 entries this year, they poured their hearts into reading each one, carefully rating and scoring them to identify the winners and runners-up. Comprised of 10 remarkable individuals from various nursing backgrounds and diverse healthcare organizations, this committee exemplifies the spirit of teamwork and excellence in nursing. Their commitment to recognizing the exceptional contributions of their peers inspires us all. They are led by co-chairs Marlene Mullen and Maggie Jess. A big thank you goes out to you all for the enormous job you assisted with. Will the nominating committee members please stand?
It truly is an honor just to be nominated for a Nightingale Award. Everyone who was nominated should take great pride in this achievement. Your colleagues acknowledge the remarkable impact you have in the nursing field, dedicating their time to celebrate your accomplishments through their nominations. This acknowledgement not only reflects your hard work, but also serves as inspiration to continue making a positive impact. The complete list of this year's nominees is included in the program book, along with the esteemed Nightingale winners from the past 36 years. Many of these distinguished individuals are here tonight, proudly wearing their pins. Wherever you are. And you know, I'm just leading the applause right up to Lila, who's videoing me, but it is her moment, her box. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Great job, gals. You rocked it. Well done. I just want to thank you guys, too, really, for making sure you know how much it's appreciated, all that you did to support the ceremony this year as co-chairs, and you did an excellent, excellent job. So there's another group of nurses to honor and remember tonight, and we want to take this moment during the celebration to celebrate the lives, but also the impact of nurses that we have loved, but also lost this past year. We know that they are certainly with us in spirit and that their love and kindness continue on.
Good evening. We are the Nurse Honor Guard of Southeast Michigan. We are honored to be here tonight to present the Nightingale Tribute, to honor and pay respect to the countless nurses who have passed away in the last year. This tribute is for every life these nurses touched, every partnership built, every moment of trust shared. As a nurse, our calling has always been about the people and the community. Throughout their careers, these nurses we honor today have exemplified what it means to be called a nurse. Nursing is a calling, a lifestyle, a way of living, about treating illness, nurturing wellness, empowering and advocating for others. Thank you for your tireless dedication, your strength, humanity, and your commitment to caring for others and the community. Their legacies will not only be remembered by their years as a nurse, but by the lives they've changed and the differences they've made during these years. They were there. When a calming, quiet presence was all that was needed, they were there. In the excitement and miracle of birth, or in the mystery and loss of life, they were there. When a silent glance could uplift a patient, family member, or friend, they were there. at those times when the unexplainable needed to be explained. They were there. When the situation demanded a swift foot and sharp mind, they were there. When a gentle touch, a firm push, or an encouraging word was needed, they were there. In choosing the best one from a family's thank you box of chocolates, they were there. To witness humanity, its beauty, in good times and bad, without judgment, they were there. To embrace the woes of the world willingly and offer hope, they were there. And now that it is time to be at the greater one's side, they are there. Nurses, we honor you this day and hold a white rose to symbolize our honor and appreciation for being our colleague. We officially release you of your nursing duties.
Thank you so much for that heartfelt tribute. Your words honored the selfless care that those nurses gave every single day, and we're grateful for their service, and we're grateful for all the lives that they have touched. So in the spirit of celebrating each and every one of you nurses and your meaningful impact on people's lives, I'm going to move this over. I want to circle back to all of those that were nominated for the Nightingale Award this year. Can I ask everybody who was nominated to please stand up? We ask you to stand because if you were nominated, you are as good as a winner. We're all winners in this room, and it is an honor to be nominated. Congratulations. These, by the way, are the nurses to watch. They're truly just a cut above the rest. They're the nurses that exhibit the benchmark for their specialty, so much so that the people they work with took the time, took the effort to write about their accomplishments and then to nominate them to receive an award for what they do so well. And while we're at it, we should also mention the nominators, because without you taking the time and the initiative to recognize someone, there would be no awardees. So thank you for your gift of recognizing and nominating a nurse. All right, I'm ready for something fun. So can I have everybody pull out their program book? You were given a program book when you walked in. And why don't you open it to page 6? And if you have an AmeriCare Gold winner sticker, would you stand up? But I don't want you to just stand up. I want you to stand up and jump up and down like you just won the Price is Right. Who has the AmeriCare sticker on? All right, I need a little jump in here. Here we go. You are the recipient of an item from Tiffany's, which is about to come your way. Wait. It's a gold one? Just like your gold one? Oh, okay, wait. Oh, did you get you got a Grizzly sticker. You're not getting anything from Tiffany. Sit down. You got the gold one. You're getting the Tiffany surprise right here. Don't worry, we still got surprises for you. If you have a Grizz head sticker, would you please stand up? There actually should be 2 of you. All right, stand up. Come on, we need to hear you. You are each the recipient of a spa package. How yummy does that sound? Now, we're not done. If you have a green dot sticker in your program, stand up now. A green dot. Somebody in here has a green dot. Stand up, come on. Did you get a green dot? Oh, you were faking it. You got a green dot too? How'd you get? Oh, Grandma got the green dot. You guys got the 2 lucky dots. All right, Grandma. You are the recipient of a gift package from OUWB. So congratulations. And it's just a coincidence, but it's also can't go unremarked that that's Grandma, who is now recovered from cancer, and Mom, who's in remission over there. So I know you two. Let's hear it for them. You deserve those gifts. I want to thank AmeriCare and OUWB for your support of the Nightingale Awards. That was fun. What's also really fun is receiving a prestigious award for your hard work and dedication to your profession. So let's get to this year's runners-up, and their awards. First up is the runner-up in advanced practice nursing from Michigan Medicine, Shannon Brunt. A little fun fact about Shannon Brunt. She says her husband and her are raising 6 amazing children. Each is raising a pet, and their house feels like a zoo, just so you know. That's Shannon Brunt. Congratulations. They're going to take a photo of you. This way the other runners-up can see how this all works. Congratulations. The runner-up winner of the OU School of Nursing Distinguished Alumni Award from Henry Ford Health is Mary Condon. Fun fact about Mary, she loves deep sea fishing, and she does it with her family. Somebody who loves adventure. I gotta love that. Quick photo op. The runner-up for excellence in education, congratulations, is from Eastern Michigan University, Jenny Hoffman. Jenny gave a little piece of advice for all of us. It's a piece of advice that stuck with her, and it is 1 action step a day. Good one. Congratulations to you, Jenny. I'm not sure who's more excited, mom or daughter. Congratulations. Yeah. You want to say something about your mom?
She's amazing, and she's done a lot for the world. Yay!
Good job. You're amazing, too. That was awesome.
Thank you, Lala.
The runner-up for excellence in nursing leadership, that was great, is from Trinity Health, and it goes to Michael Burton. Woo! You should know, this guy doesn't just have scrubs. He was a police officer for 9 years before becoming a nurse. Congratulations. The runner-up in the executive administration category is from Michigan Medicine. Give it up for Paul Schenk. Fun fact, Paul owns a greenhouse and he's great at gardening. Would you like to come over to my house? And what date do you start putting flowers in? You start now. All right, good. Forget that May 15th thing, right? The runner-up for nursing in the community is from Oakland County Health Division. Congratulations to Sheila Hare. Here's a fun fact about Sheila. While she follows all Detroit sports teams, she has an affinity for contact sports, especially anytime there's a UFC, football, or hockey game on, she's watching. Congratulations. And the post-acute care and specialty nursing runner-up, congratulations, is going to somebody from Henry Ford Health. Congratulations, Charlotte Thornton. I love that Charlotte gave us all a movie recommendation. She says her favorite movie, Sunset Boulevard. Oh, that smile. Let's hear it for Charlotte. Congratulations. Thank you. Our next category, we have 2 honorees. The runners-up in the Excellence in Staff Nurse Practice category are, from Henry Ford Health, Meredith Fortney. And from Corwell, Tiffany Morelli. So first, Meredith. Meredith married her high school sweetheart. They've been together for 21 years. His name is Drew. Is he here? Drew, stand up. We want to applaud you and any spouses. Thank you. And a fun fact about Tiffany, she's a mother to 3 boys, ages 20, 17, and 10, and has also been married 24 years. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. And finally, the runner-up for the People's Choice Award goes to, from Henry Ford Health, Erica Zolchek. Fun fact about Erica, she loves to bake. Congratulations to you. And keep the applause going. Congratulations to all of this year's runners-up. These dedicated nurses have answered the call to serve others, enhance patient care, improve clinical policies and protocols. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to read about their remarkable accomplishments in your program book. Congratulations to all of them. Okay, the 2025 award winners. Each recipient of this prestigious award is going to receive a solid bronze statue of Florence Nightingale, a Nightingale pin, and a $1,000 cash prize. The first Nightingale Award is for excellence in advanced practice nursing. And the winner is from Michigan Medicine, Joanne Moutinho Bailey. Presenting the award to her is Julie Ishak, the Chief Nurse Executive at University of Michigan Health.
To paraphrase my beloved colleague, Dr. Dee Fenner, I believe that we must live our values to take care of our patients, students, colleagues, and families. Our actions, when rooted in commitment to empowerment and justice, have a profound impact, not just as healthcare providers, but as leaders in service to our communities. I am deeply honored to accept this award and express my gratitude to my colleagues in nursing and medical leadership for their unwavering support and vision that empower us to excel in the care that we provide. To my midwife colleagues, your passion, dedication, and overall sassiness inspires me every day. To my mentors, Lisa Kane-Lowe, Trish Crane, and Margay Britton, your guidance and wisdom have been invaluable on this journey. Thank you for believing in me and in the power of compassionate, heart-centered care. Together, we uplift and strengthen the communities we serve.
Joanne is the director of the nurse midwives at the Von Voigtlander Women's Hospital, and she has dedicated more than 18 years to advancing women's health through her leadership, research on maternity care, water birth, teaching at the University of Michigan. Congratulations, Joanne. Next is the Oakland University School of Nursing Distinguished Alumni Award. And it always goes to an exemplary graduate of Oakland University's nursing program who's leading in their nursing field. This one goes to a Trinity Health winner, Daniel Lara. The award is being presented to Daniel by Oakland University Provost, Dr. Amy Thompson.
I am deeply honored and humbled to receive the Nightingale Award from my alma mater. Nursing education has always been my passion, and this recognition reinforces my commitment to advancing our profession as it continues to evolve. This award is not just for me, but for my incredible colleagues and friends who stand beside me, facing daily challenges with resilience and grace. Together we strive to bridge education and practice, driving innovation, and developing sustainable solutions to enhance clinical practice and patient safety. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Lisa Friedman for this nomination, and to my family for their unwavering support, especially listening to my stories, no matter how long or detailed they may be. Thank you.
Daniel Lara is a 2009 graduate of Oakland University School of Nursing, currently serves as the Central Education Coordinator at Trinity Health, where he's demonstrated exceptional leadership, innovation, and dedication to nursing education, patient care, and organizational development. Congratulations, Daniel. Next up, the Excellence in Nursing Leadership Award, and the winner is, from Henry Ford Health, Aisha Ufana. Presenting the award is the Senior Vice President and Chief Nurse Executive for Henry Ford Health, Eric Wallace.
Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. We must listen, adapt, and encourage growth in others. It's not about the position you hold, but the impact you make. I am honored to be here and grateful to receive this award. I would like to thank Jennifer Carpenter for the nomination. I am committed to uphold the values of nursing excellence in all that I do and to serve those in need. I also want to thank my family for their support throughout the years. Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations. Aisha is the clinical nurse manager of the emergency department at Henry Ford Novi Hospital, where she exemplifies nursing excellence through her 26 years of leadership experience. She's so dedicated to patient safety, commitment to fostering compassionate care, and a collaborative culture. Congratulations, Aisha. Next up, we have the Nightingale Award for Excellence in Executive Administration. And the winner, who serves as the Director of Emergency Services at Henry Ford Providence Hospital, is Jennifer Carpenter. Presenting the award to Jennifer is the Regional Chief Nursing Officer and the person who nominated her, Lynn Chiasa.
I am filled with gratitude as I accept this award. I want to extend a special thank you to my Chief Nursing Officer, Lynn Chiesa, for nominating me. I'm so thankful for the freedom you give me to be innovative, and your trust in me has been invaluable. I also want to recognize my nurse managers, Lorinda Underwood and Aisha Afana, for their willingness to embrace change and walk this path with me. In all 31 years of my nursing journey, my husband has been my greatest cheerleader. encouraging me every day. Tim, I love you, and this wouldn't be possible without your support. This award is a tribute to the power of teamwork, partnership, and shared goals. I am more motivated than ever to continue making a difference in our community.
Is Tim here? Tim, stand up. Yay! Congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer really exemplifies nursing excellence through her transformative leadership, commitment to improving hospital processes, and dedication to advocating for vulnerable patients in both healthcare and the community. Congratulations, Jennifer. Next up, excellence in education. The winners from Trinity Health, Alyssa McCourt. The award is presented by Dr. Christopher Lance Coleman, Dean of School of Nursing at Oakland University.
Thank you for this incredible honor. I'm humbled to receive the award for excellence in education. 1 Corinthians 10:31 states, "Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God." I'm here today to bring honor to Him. This recognition reflects the work and dedication of many who have supported me throughout my career, and I share this achievement with them all. Thank you to my husband, Jeremy, and to Judah, Levi, Abram, and Jake, my biggest fans. And thank you to my incredible innovative team for recognizing the significant role of education in transformational change. We are shaping the future of nursing together.
Congratulations. Alyssa's the clinical education coordinator within the Together Team program at Trinity Health and exemplifies nursing excellence through her passion for education, innovative teaching strategies, and commitment to equipping healthcare professionals with the skills needed to deliver exceptional patient care in a collaborative environment. Congratulations, Alyssa. Moving on to the Nightingale Award for Post-Acute Care and Specialty Nursing. The winners from Corewell Health, congratulations to Michaeline West. The award is sponsored by AmeriCare Medical and is co-presented to Michaeline by AmeriCare Medical President and CEO Greg Jamian and Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer for Corewell Health, William Beaumont University Hospital, Ann Stewart.
I am honored to have been selected for this award. Receiving a Nightingale Award feels like a full circle moment and reminder to the oath I made at my pinning ceremony as a new nurse. This is a rewarding moment to be recognized for making an impact in the nursing profession, and I thrive knowing my care and compassion for my patients makes a difference. I want to thank my manager, Vicki Rayburn, for nominating me. I owe a special thanks to my parents, who inspired me to become a nurse and supported me throughout my nursing education. My husband, also a nurse, deserves thanks for encouraging me every day. Thank you again for this honorable award.
Is he here? Is he here? What's his name? Alex. Alex, stand up. Where are you? Yay! Congratulations. You should know that Michaeline is a proud graduate of Oakland University School of Nursing and staff nurse at Corewell Health, William Beaumont University Hospital, really exemplifies nursing excellence through her dedication to patient advocacy, mentorship of new nurses, commitment to fostering collaborative interprofessional care on the orthopedic unit. Way to make an impact, Michaeline. All right. Just 3 more awards to give out. We're now on to the award for excellence in nursing in the community, and the winner from Henry Ford Health, Colleen Wotala, who brought her own cheering section. This particular award will always hold a special place in many of our hearts and is sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. To help us present this award tonight is Janine Edwards, Vice President of Utilization Management for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan.
I am truly honored to be here and so grateful to receive this Nightingale Award today. Nursing is a passion that impacts the lives of so many. It is a privilege to serve and care for others in our community, and I am grateful and proud to be a part of a profession that allows me to make a difference to others and create change in the community we live in. Thank you, Mark Mary, Mike Ellis, Kathy Bronikowski, and the entire nomination committee for nominating me. Your leadership and encouragement inspires me every day to want to be a better nurse. A very special thank you to my husband, my family and friends who have supported me throughout my career and allowed me to follow my dream of nursing. I would not be who I am today without any of you.
Colleen's cheering section, please rise. Where's your husband? There he is. All right. Colleen exemplifies excellence in nursing leadership through her vast clinical experience, including roles as a med-surg nurse, research coordinator, and clinical nurse supervisor. Her work as a champion for the palliative at-home program and as an on-call nurse providing telephonic triage and care highlights her dedication to improving patient outcomes and fostering growth within clinical teams. Congratulations, Colleen. Next award, Excellence in Staff Nurse Practice. It goes to 2 exemplary nurses this year. The first award goes to Jamie Rosetto from Michigan Medicine. Presenting the award is Julie Ishak, Chief Nurse Executive at University of Michigan Health.
Nursing is an endless journey of discovery and learning, a commitment to excellence that lasts a lifetime, by Maya Angelou. Through our dedication and commitment to help patients, we are able to impact patient care and outcomes. It is an honor to get to help others when they are most vulnerable, and even more so to drive changes to improve patient care for present and future. I am honored and grateful to receive this award. I am here because of the countless individuals that supported me and shaped my journey. My mentors, Deb Eastman and Shannon Brent, who guided me, support from leadership and colleagues, and my family who stood by me during each step. It is this support that has allowed me to make meaningful change. I strive to continue to improve patient care and inspire others around me to do the same.
Congratulations. Jamie, a dedicated registered nurse at Michigan Medicine's Trauma Burn Center, exemplifies excellence in nursing through her non-traditional journey, commitment to evidence-based practice, and passion for improving patient care, while leading as a charge nurse and serving on multiple committees. Congratulations. The second Excellence in Staff Nurse Practice Award goes to, from Trinity Health, Jillian Skiba. The award's being presented by Associate Chief Nursing Officer, Trinity Health, Oakland, Renee Gagliard.
It is my honor to accept the 2025 Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence in Staff Nurse Practice. I am truly grateful to have been nominated and selected for this award. I want to thank my nursing leadership team, including Jocelyn Brenner, Judy Kettenstock, and Brandy Urin, for nominating me and supporting our department's education and quality improvement programs. I also must thank all my nursing and physician colleagues, as their hard work and support has been instrumental in driving change within our emergency department. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents, my children, and my husband Jim for supporting and encouraging me as I pursue my professional goals. Thank you.
Congratulations. Is your whole family here? All right, where's her family? Stand up, you guys. Oh, there they are. Woohoo! Congratulations to all of you. Jamie's a dedicated registered nurse at Michigan Medicine's Trauma Burn Center and really exemplifies excellence in nursing through her non-traditional journey, commitment to evidence-based. Yeah. Jillian serves as a staff nurse at Trinity Health Ann Arbor Emergency Department, where she excels as the sepsis champion and co-representative for the hospital's Professional Governance Council, focusing on practice, quality, and safety. She's deeply committed to shaping the future of emergency nursing and advanced bedside care through education and departmental quality initiatives. Congratulations to Jamie and to Jillian. Okay, this is it. The absolute last award for the night. This is the People's Choice Award. It's unique from the other Nightingale Awards because nominations come directly from the patients and family members of the patients. And the winner from DMC is Melinda Mindy Botterill. The award is sponsored by Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine, and presenting this award, Dr. Chris Carpenter, Stephen Sharp, Dean of the Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine.
It has been such an honor and privilege to care for young heroes and their families for the past 32 years. It is ironic to be given awards such as this when I have known from day one that I received so much more than I could ever possibly give. I watch these wise beyond their years kids give a masterclass on how to face fears, embrace hardship with bravery and strength, and still remember to laugh and enjoy life in the midst of it all. I couldn't begin to do my job without my supportive HEMONC work team at Children's Hospital of Michigan and the personal support of my family, friends, and boyfriend who remind me daily how truly blessed I am. Thank you most of all to patients like Brody who display a genuine character I hope to someday embody, and for the awesome reminder that a good belly laugh is true medicine.
Congratulations. Is your husband here? My boyfriend. Oh. All right, where's the boyfriend? A round of applause to you two. That's great. Mindy, by the way, is a nurse clinician in the Hematology Oncology Clinic at Children's Hospital of Michigan, dedicated healthcare professional with 29 years of experience. Yep. Mindy's being celebrated with the Nightingale People's Choice Award for her incredible ability to bring joy, comfort, and hope to her patients and their families. For the past 13 years, she's been a trusted source of warmth, of compassion, brightening even the darkest days with her dedication, her expertise, and that infectious laughter. Mindy's care goes far beyond the clinical. It's the deep relationships she builds and the love she shares that truly make her extraordinary. Congratulations to Mindy. So I want to say congratulations once again to all of this year's outstanding award recipients. It's a powerful representation of the top nurses in Michigan. It's an inspiring celebration. It's a remarkable profession. I hope each of you feels honored. I hope each of you knows how deeply we appreciate your invaluable contributions. You don't just change dressings, you change lives. And tonight, we honor the unstoppable, unshakable, and utterly irreplaceable forces that you are. That is the power of nurses. You can all head over to the fireplace area for dessert, and we can share your superpowers at the afterglow. Don't forget, the most powerful thing tonight is to share your superpower and meet a stranger. Those chance meetings are truly the best part of life. Thank you for being here, and good night, everybody. Congratulations.